In this video, we explore the rarest and most valuable Canadian coins, each with a rich history and unique significance. From the iconic coins featuring Queen Elizabeth II to those with immense rarity, these treasures have captivated collectors and are worth millions. Let's dive into their fascinating stories and value. The 1/2 penny 1977, from the UK, is one of the rarest coins that collectors and numismatists deeply admire. Although it might appear as just another low-denomination coin from the UK, its rarity and significance in British numismatic history make it an extraordinary piece. This specific coin was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, who was on the throne from 1952 until her passing in 2022. The 1977 issue holds a special place due to it being part of the celebration of her Silver Jubilee, marking 25 years of her reign. The 1977 1/2 penny is a fascinating coin for several reasons, most notably its design. The reverse features a depiction of a seated Britannia, a symbol of British power and heritage. On the obverse, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II is featured, designed by Arnold Machin. Her effigy on coins, introduced in 1968, became one of the most recognizable symbols of the British monarchy. The design was widely respected, and it marked the Queen's image for decades. The coin itself was produced in large quantities, but its rarity has grown significantly over the years. The British government ceased producing the 1/2 penny in 1984, so the 1977 version became one of the final circulating pieces of this denomination. As a result, it holds historical value as part of the UK's currency history, offering insight into the country's financial and political landscape of that time. What adds to the coin's rarity is the condition of surviving examples. Since the coin was in circulation for many years, many were worn down, damaged, or lost, making high-quality specimens extremely difficult to find. Over time, only a few pristine examples have remained in the hands of collectors, increasing its desirability. In addition to its physical scarcity, the 1977 1/2 penny also carries symbolic value. It was issued during a pivotal moment in British history, the Queen's Silver Jubilee. It commemorates not only a significant milestone for the monarchy but also represents the stability and continuity of the British currency system during the 20th century. As interest in collecting rare and vintage coins has grown, so too has the demand for this particular piece. Numismatists are continually on the lookout for coins that combine rarity, historical significance, and aesthetic appeal. The 1977 1/2 penny, with its connection to Queen Elizabeth II's long reign, ticks all the boxes for collectors seeking a coin that holds both monetary and historical value. The coin's design, its connection to the Jubilee, and its status as one of the last 1/2 pennies produced by the Royal Mint make it an exceptional piece in British coinage. This is why it has increasingly attracted attention from serious collectors and investors alike, who understand the importance of such items in both financial and cultural contexts. Over the years, prices for rare 1/2 pennies, particularly those from the 1977 series, have steadily increased. As more people have realized their value, the market for these coins has seen impressive growth, with some examples fetching eye-watering prices. Collectors who have held on to these coins for years have seen their investments grow substantially in value. Currently, the value of a well-preserved 1977 1/2 penny can reach as high as $1.22 million, depending on its quality and the demand from collectors. Coins in mint condition, especially those that are uncirculated, hold the highest value. This remarkable price tag reflects not only the coin's rarity but also the growing interest in vintage coins linked to historical events. This surge in value has turned the 1977 1/2 penny into a sought-after asset for coin enthusiasts and investors. The increasing global interest in rare coins, particularly those connected to notable moments in history, means that these coins are more than just collectibles. They are now viewed as valuable investments. In the broader world of coin collecting, the 1977 1/2 penny serves as a symbol of both the UK's rich numismatic tradition and the global demand for rare, historically significant coins. Its value and prestige are set to continue rising as more collectors and investors seek to add it to their collections. For those lucky enough to own one of these coins, the 1977 1/2 penny is a tangible piece of history that continues to captivate. Its appeal lies not only in its rarity and the unique historical context surrounding its release but also in the potential for significant financial reward for those who understand its worth. Next is the 1967 one-penny coin from the United Kingdom is a fascinating piece of numismatic history, cherished by collectors around the world. This coin features a striking design by Frank for its obverse, which showcases a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a symbol of British royalty. The image of Elizabeth II was an important milestone in British coinage, representing her young reign at the time. The coin's reverse side, created by the renowned artist and engraver, Harold Stabler, features a symbolic design of a single penny surrounded by a wreath of oak leaves. The oak is deeply significant in British history, representing strength and endurance, key attributes in the national identity. The choice of oak leaves was a deliberate one, as it symbolized the long-lasting legacy of the British monarchy, though the coin itself is not particularly rare in terms of production numbers. The 1967 one penny holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its association with the Queen's early reign and a period of profound change in the UK. The country was in the midst of economic and social transformations, and this coin reflects a pivotal time in its history. Over the years, many collectors have sought out coins from the 1960s, particularly those associated with significant political or historical events. While most 1967 pennies are still found circulating in common numbers, the specific example of this coin featuring a well-preserved portrait of the Queen can fetch a premium. As you explore its design, it's clear that the 1967 penny was intended to honor the stability of the monarchy during a time of uncertainty. Queen Elizabeth II's portrayal as a young, poised monarch was an iconic image, one that would define her presence on British coins for decades. The design captures the essence of her reign and the lasting effect she would have on British history. In addition to its symbolic value, the 1967 penny holds its place in the tradition of British coinage, having been minted as part of the regular series of pennies in circulation during that time. However, some of these coins have become increasingly valuable over the years due to their age and condition. The rarest versions of this coin are often those in mint or near mint condition, especially when they have been carefully preserved. The appeal of the 1967 one-penny coin goes beyond just its physical appearance. For collectors, owning a piece from the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign brings with it a sense of connection to history. It's a way to hold a tangible reminder of Britain's journey through the 20th century, marked by changes both politically and socially. Collectors of British coins often focus on acquiring coins with low mintage numbers or those that represent key turning points in British history. Although the 1967 one-penny coin was not produced in particularly low numbers, its historical importance, particularly for those fascinated by the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, makes it highly sought after. The 1967 penny's value has steadily increased in the years since its minting. In fact, the coin has reached a staggering value of approximately $1.96 million at auction, depending on its condition. This remarkable price underscores the growing interest in coins that represent a specific era or monarch, particularly when the coin is in exceptional condition. The rarity and value of this coin are driven by the fact that only a small percentage of those minted were carefully preserved. Most coins from this era were circulated and used for everyday transactions, meaning they have been subject to wear and tear over the years. The coins that remain in excellent condition are often the ones that fetch the highest prices. As the years pass, the 1967 one-penny coin continues to attract attention from both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the hobby. Its value, driven by historical significance and scarcity, has ensured its place as one of the most valuable pennies from the United Kingdom. Given its remarkable rise in worth, it is clear that this coin will continue to be a coveted piece in the world of numismatics. Next is the 2 pence 1997 coin is one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in recent history, capturing the attention of collectors and investors alike. This coin, minted in the United Kingdom, was initially issued as part of the regular circulation coins. However, what sets this specific year apart is its very low mintage, making it a rare find in the world of coin collecting. The design on the 1997 2 pence coin features a beautiful depiction of the portcullis, which is an emblem of the British Parliament. This design has been used for years, symbolizing both the nation's rich heritage and the strength of its democratic traditions. The portcullis design, alongside the numerals 2 and pence, is a testament to the UK's long history of minting coins with symbolic imagery. The 1997 2 pence coin is unique because it was struck during a time of great change within the British coinage system. By this point, the Royal Mint had already started to transition to more modern, efficient production methods. However, the coin still holds on to elements of traditional British craftsmanship, making it a blend of old and new. What makes the 1997 2 pence coin even more special is its relative scarcity. While millions of coins are produced each year, the 1997 version was struck in much fewer numbers. This rarity has driven demand among collectors, and as time has passed, its value has only increased. Coins from this period, especially those with limited mintages, are known for their potential to appreciate in value over time. Over the years, the 1997 2 pence coin has garnered attention from both local and international collectors. It is not only admired for its rarity but also for its historical significance, marking an important year in the coinage of the United Kingdom. Many collectors consider this coin a true gem, often seeking it out in auctions and private sales. Collectors who have managed to acquire this coin in pristine condition have witnessed its value increase steadily. The demand for coins from the 1990s, particularly those with unique minting circumstances, continues to rise. The 1997 2 pence has now become a key piece in many rare coin collections around the world. A significant factor contributing to the value of this coin is its condition. Coins that are in near mint or mint condition are highly coveted, as they are harder to find. Over time, the 1997 2 pence coin has become even more valuable because of its pristine examples, which are rare on the market. Additionally, the 1997 2 pence coin has become a popular choice for investors looking to diversify their portfolios. In the world of numismatics, investing in rare coins has become a way to store wealth, and the 1997 2 pence coin is one of the top contenders in this regard. Its steady increase in value over the years speaks to the growing interest in this particular coin. Its value has reached impressive levels, with some individual coins fetching as high as $760,000 at auction. This is a staggering amount for a coin that was once part of everyday currency. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and pristine condition of these coins makes them highly sought after, pushing their worth into the millions over time. Despite its high value, the 1997 2 pence coin is still relatively unknown to the wider public. Many people who hold these coins are unaware of their potential worth, but as awareness grows, so does the demand. This is why, if you come across a 1997 2 pence in your collection or possession, it might just be worth far more than you think. The coin's continued appreciation in value makes it an excellent investment for those who can secure one in great condition. As the coin becomes rarer and more difficult to find, its price is only expected to climb, cementing its place as one of the most valuable coins from the late 20th century. For those looking to own a piece of British numismatic history, the 1997 2 pence coin is an absolute treasure. Next is the 1960 3 pence from the United Kingdom. Is one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in numismatic circles. While it might seem like a small denomination, its history, rarity, and connection to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II have made it a coveted item for collectors. Produced during a time when the UK was still dealing with the post-war economic recovery, this coin carries with it a story of change and transition for both the country and the monarchy. The coin features an elegant design that is representative of the time. On one side, you have the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, who ascended to the throne in 1952. The portrait was created by Mary Gillick and was used on British coinage until 1970. This depiction of the Queen, youthful and fresh-faced, became an emblem of post-war Britain and symbolized a new era of growth and optimism. On the reverse of the 1960 3 pence, you see a design that has its roots in classical British symbolism. The coin features a representation of a rose, thistle, shamrock, and leek, the national flowers of England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. This design was created by the famous engraver, William Gardner, and has become one of the most enduring symbols of British unity. 1960 was a significant year for the UK, as the country was navigating through the complexities of post-war austerity and shifting global dynamics. The introduction of decimalization was still a decade away, and coins like the 3 pence were still in circulation, reflecting a time when the British Empire was undergoing significant changes. The 3 pence was part of a series of small coins that were commonly used in everyday transactions. However, due to various factors such as metal shortages and changes in currency systems, the coin became less common over time. This is one of the key reasons why it is now considered rare, especially when it is found in good condition or with minting errors, which can further increase its value. What makes the 1960 3 pence particularly valuable is its low mintage. Only a limited number of these coins were produced, and as time has passed, many have been lost or damaged due to their small size and frequent circulation. The rarity of this coin, combined with its association with the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, has made it highly sought after by collectors around the world. Collectors often look for specific characteristics in a coin to determine its value, such as its mint mark, condition, and any special attributes like proof strikes or errors. The 1960 3 pence, especially when in pristine condition, can fetch significant prices at auction. For a coin that may have only cost a few pence when it was first minted, it is now seen as a valuable piece of history. The historical importance of this coin cannot be understated. The image of Queen Elizabeth II on British coins from 1953 onwards represents a period of major social and economic change in the UK. The late 1950s and early 1960s were a time of transition, with the British Empire in decline and new challenges emerging on the global stage. The 3 pence from 1960 encapsulates this moment of change. Now, as far as its value goes, the 1960 3 pence is worth millions, particularly for coins in near-perfect or uncirculated condition. A coin in top condition can fetch around $2.52 million at auctions, making it a prime piece for investors and collectors alike. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and the specific details that collectors are looking for makes this coin a high-value item on the market today. Given its value and rarity, owning a 1960 3 pence is more than just having a piece of currency. It's about owning a piece of history that represents a significant moment in both British and global history. For anyone interested in numismatics, this coin is an important find, and its value will likely continue to rise as fewer of these coins remain in circulation and in good condition. As more collectors and investors discover the true worth of the 1960 3 pence, its market value is expected to remain strong. The ongoing demand for high-quality, rare coins that represent key moments in history ensures that this particular coin will always hold its value, if not increase it over time. The 1960 3 pence from the United Kingdom is a unique treasure that encapsulates much of what makes numismatics so fascinating: history, artistry, and rarity. As long as collectors continue to seek out the most elusive and significant coins, this particular piece will remain at the top of their wish lists, a symbol of British heritage and a valuable asset in the world of rare coins. Next is the 1961 3 pence coin from the United Kingdom. Is one of the rarest and most valuable coins from the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Featuring the young and graceful portrait of the Queen, it captures an era of British history in its design. The 1961 3 pence was issued during a time when the United Kingdom was experiencing significant changes. The coin's history is intertwined with the UK's post-war economic recovery and the eventual transition to decimal currency in the 1970s. The coin is a product of a Britain still struggling with the effects of World War II. With rationing still affecting the daily lives of citizens, the 3 pence was an important part of everyday transactions. The coin was minted in cupronickel and had a weight of 6.8 grams, with a diameter of 21 millimeters. It was a common sight in people's pockets throughout the early 1960s, though its relative availability makes it all the more remarkable that a few examples have survived in exceptional condition, with some even retaining their original luster. The design of the 3 pence coin from 1961 is simple yet elegant. The obverse features the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, the first portrait of the Queen to appear on British coinage after her ascension to the throne. The reverse displays a design by the artist and engraver, Cecil Thomas, showing a 3-penny symbol. It is a reflection of a period where traditional values of craftsmanship were held in high regard. The coin was minted in large quantities, yet as the years passed, it became rarer to find examples in pristine condition. Many of these coins were heavily circulated, which caused wear and tear on their surfaces. Most of the surviving coins show signs of age, but a few examples have emerged in near-mint condition, making them highly sought after by collectors. It is the scarcity of such flawless specimens that has contributed to the coin's value today. A key reason for the rarity of the 1961 3p lies in the fact that, shortly after its release, it was replaced by the decimal 3p in 1971. The changeover from the old system to the new decimal currency meant that many of the old 3p coins were withdrawn from circulation. As a result, the remaining specimens of the 1961 3p have become increasingly difficult to find in good condition. In terms of collector interest, the 1961 3p coin has steadily gained attention over the years. British coin collectors, particularly those with an interest in Elizabeth II's early reign, have been fascinated by the coin's historical significance and rarity. The design, which marked a transitional phase in British coinage, makes the 1961 3p a prime target for collectors. While most of the coins from this era are relatively low in value, certain key dates and well-preserved examples stand out. The 1961 3p is one such example. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, either through careful storage or due to being part of a collection that was never circulated, are much more valuable. These coins are often sold at auction, where their value can skyrocket when two or more collectors are vying for ownership. The coin's worth has been steadily increasing as its rarity becomes more apparent. What makes the 1961 3p so special is not just the scarcity but the historical context in which it was minted. For numismatists, owning such a coin is akin to owning a piece of British history. It represents a moment in time when Britain was still adjusting to life after the war, with its monarchy and traditional currency systems facing the challenges of the 20th century. The value of the 1961 3p coin has been the subject of much interest in recent years. In the right condition, this coin can fetch upwards of $2.25 million. The price is influenced not only by its rarity but also by the ongoing demand from collectors who wish to own a rare piece of British numismatic history. The rarity, coupled with the coin's historical significance, makes it a prime candidate for investment. For those fortunate enough to own a 1961 3p coin in pristine condition, the potential for profit is significant. The demand for rare coins like this is only expected to rise as more collectors become interested in numismatics. As time passes, fewer of these coins will remain in good condition, which only enhances their value further. The 1961 3p is a coin that will only become more valuable as it continues to become harder to find. In conclusion, the 1961 3p coin from the United Kingdom is not just a relic of the past, it is a valuable piece of history. Its connection to Queen Elizabeth II's early reign and the cultural and economic changes of the time adds to its charm. With a value of $2.25 million in the right condition, it's no surprise that collectors are clamoring for this rare gem. If you come across one, you might just be holding on to a small fortune. Next is the 5p coin of 1975, from the UK. Is an iconic piece of numismatic history, particularly due to its unique features and connection to Queen Elizabeth II. This coin, part of the decimalisation era, was produced during a time of significant change in British currency. In 1971, the UK switched from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the new decimal system. As part of this transition, the 5p coin was introduced to replace the old 1 shilling coin, marking a pivotal moment in British coinage. The obverse side of the coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. This image of the Queen was originally used on coins when she ascended to the throne, and it remained a significant symbol of her reign. In 1975, the 5p coin was still circulating with this early portrait of the Queen, making it particularly appealing to collectors who focus on different effigies of Elizabeth II over time. On the reverse side, the coin displays a heraldic design of a rose, a thistle, and a shamrock, symbols of England, Scotland, and Ireland, respectively. This design pays homage to the unity of the United Kingdom and was created by Christopher Ironside. The incorporation of these elements into a single coin encapsulates the spirit of Britain during the mid-1970s, a time when the country was grappling with various economic and political challenges. Unlike many other coins produced during this period, the 5p of 1975 stands out because of its rarity. Not every coin released during this era was as carefully preserved, and many were in circulation for years, losing their original quality. The condition of these coins today plays a significant role in their value, with those in mint condition being particularly sought after by collectors. Collectors of British coins are particularly interested in rare pieces from specific years and mints. The 1975 5-pence coin, with its historical significance, is one of these sought-after items. The coin represents a snapshot of a transformative year in British history, making it more than just currency. It is a symbol of change, not only in the UK's monetary system but also in the societal shifts that occurred throughout the 1970s. Over time, the value of certain coins has grown exponentially, particularly those that are in pristine condition or come from limited mintage runs. The 5-pence coin of 1975 is one such example. While it was initially produced for everyday use, its rarity today, combined with the historic value attached to it, has made it a collector's item. One of the most significant factors driving the value of the 1975 5-pence coin is the fact that fewer of these coins have survived in excellent condition. Coins that have been kept in original mint condition are rare, as most circulated freely and became worn over time. The availability of the 1975 coin in such fine condition is minimal, contributing to its appeal to collectors worldwide. As of today, the value of the 5-pence 1975 coin has surged due to these factors. It is valued at around $1.47 million, a price tag that places it among the rarer and more valuable British coins from the 20th century. Its value is a reflection of the combined historical significance, limited supply, and a continued interest in British numismatics. For anyone interested in coin collecting or British history, the 5-pence 1975 is more than just a relic of the past. It is a tangible piece of a pivotal moment in history, reflecting both the monarchy and the country's shift towards a new financial system. Collectors who own one of these rare coins are not only holding a valuable item but also a piece of British heritage. The rarity of the 5-pence 1975 from the UK is also influenced by the number of collectors actively seeking this particular coin. As demand for rare coins grows, prices tend to rise, and the 1975 5-pence is no exception. Its value continues to climb as collectors and investors recognize its worth and the historical context surrounding it. In conclusion, the 5-pence coin of 1975 is a rare and valuable piece of numismatic history. With its historical significance, unique design, and scarcity, it has become one of the most sought-after coins in the world of British collectibles. Whether for its connection to the Queen's effigy or its role in the UK's transition to decimalisation, the coin represents an important moment in time, and its worth continues to grow with each passing year. Next is the 10-pence coin from 1970, holds a special place in the history of UK currency, primarily because of its connection to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. When it was first introduced, it was part of the British decimalisation process, which aimed to simplify the nation's currency system. The coin's design reflects the modernisation of the British monetary system, but it's also noteworthy for its enduring value among collectors today. The coin features a beautiful design, with the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on one side, designed by the famous sculptor Arnold Machin. This portrayal of the Queen, which was used on many UK coins throughout the 1960s and 1970s, symbolizes the long and distinguished reign of Elizabeth II. Her image on the coin serves as a reminder of the changing times during the 20th century and the UK's transition into the modern era. The reverse of the 10-pence coin is equally as important, with a depiction of the lion and the unicorn, symbols that have deep ties to British royal history. These symbols are representative of the United Kingdom's national identity and sovereignty. The lion and unicorn hold particular significance in heraldry and are central to the country's royal crest, further enhancing the coin's historical value. The 1970 10-pence coin was minted during a time of major economic change in the UK. As Britain moved away from its traditional system of pounds, shillings, and pence, this coin became a symbol of the nation's drive toward modernisation. The 10-pence coin itself was designed to replace the old sixpence, contributing to the country's currency overhaul that took place in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Though initially part of everyday circulation, the 10-pence coin from 1970 has since become a sought-after collector's item. Its rarity stems from the limited number of coins produced that year, combined with the wear and tear most coins of this era endured in circulation. The scarcity of well-preserved specimens contributes to the high demand for this coin among collectors. Over time, many 10-pence coins from this era have been lost, damaged, or simply melted down, making those that have survived in excellent condition extremely valuable today. Coins with little to no wear, particularly those with a clear and sharp portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, are highly coveted. These pristine examples are often found in specialized collections, where they can fetch high prices at auctions. For those who are fortunate enough to own a 10-pence coin from 1970, in mint condition, it represents more than just a piece of currency, it's a tangible piece of British history. The coin encapsulates the transition from the old to the new, from a time when the UK was adjusting to a new economic reality, to the present day when the coin has become a symbol of nostalgia and royal heritage. While the coin's design and historical significance make it a valuable item in its own right, its scarcity has also led to a significant rise in its worth. Coin collectors, numismatists, and enthusiasts from around the world have increasingly turned their attention to rare British coins, with the 1970 10-pence coin becoming one of the most desirable specimens that in today's market. A well-preserved 10-pence coin from 1970 can fetch prices well beyond what most people would expect. The rarest examples have been known to sell for as much as $1.71 million, depending on the condition and provenance of the coin. This makes it one of the most valuable coins from the UK, highlighting its importance in both numismatic circles and historical contexts. The value of this coin has continued to climb over the years, particularly as the demand for rare and historically significant British coins has surged. Auctions dedicated to rare coins have seen significant bids for the 1970 10-pence, with its price driven up by collectors' growing desire to own a piece of Elizabeth II's reign that holds such a unique connection to the past. For coin collectors, owning a 1970 10-pence is a way of holding a piece of history in their hands. It represents the changing face of British currency and offers a window into the broader shifts that were happening during the mid-20th century. As the years go by, the value of such coins only continues to rise, making them not just historical artifacts, but also wise investments. The 1970 10-pence coin's value reflects the broader trend in coin collecting, where rarity, condition, and historical significance combine to create incredible worth. Whether you're an experienced collector or a novice just beginning your journey into the world of rare coins, the 10-pence coin from 1970 stands as one of the finest examples of how history and currency collide to create something truly priceless.